No one expected that V's stylish visit at Paris Fashion Week would end with a big question mark. All eyes are on the BTS member, known for his iconic fashion style, waiting for his every headline appearance. Suddenly, shocking news comes from a close source. Taehyung has left Paris ahead of schedule. This sudden departure immediately sparked a storm of speculation. Is there an emergency in the family? Or is it related to the suddenly advanced filming schedule? To be sure, the camera managed to capture a moment that may be an important clue. As soon as this news circulated, all attention turned to the magnate, Jungkook, who is still in the fashion city. Jungkook's expression was also in the spotlight. In a short video that went viral on fan media, his face looks very serious and listless, very different from the cheerful energy he usually radiates. His eyes, which usually sparkle, look wistful and look down. One netizen even observantly captured the moment in which he seemed to take a deep sigh, finishing the rest of the drink in his hands with a face filled with thoughts. Jungkook's open reaction like this is rare and immediately makes fans worry. Is this sad expression a mirror of Taehyung's feelings? Or was it because he was so close to his brother? The warmth and closeness of the two of them during this time is not a secret, making every emotional change between them feel so significant. Comments flooded in. "I've never seen Jungkook like this. There must be something going on," one fan wrote. "What happened between Taehyung and Jungkook? I want to know the real story," wrote another. The lack of official information from the company only adds to this puzzle, leaving room for anxiety and unanswered questions. One thing is certain: behind the sparkling lights of Paris, an emotional drama is hidden that intrigues the whole world. This mystery is not over. The emptiness of the official statement from Big Hit Music only further reinforces the aura of mystery that surrounds the entire incident. A few hours after Taehyung's departure, Jungkook was spotted attending the next schedule. However, the sharp lens of the camera manages to capture small details that speak louder than words. In an unofficial photo session, the smile that adorns Jungkook's face feels flat, not reaching his normally crescent-shaped eyes as he laughs off. There was an unusual silence around him, a stark contrast to the boisterous energy he usually carried. Some observers of body language even highlight the way crossed arms, a pose that is often interpreted as a form of self-protection or discomfort. Meanwhile, on social media platforms, fans who refer to themselves as army detectives are working tirelessly. An old photo of Taehyung and Jungkook hugging tightly at a Paris airport suddenly went viral again, juxtaposed with a picture of Jungkook's moody expression this time. A fancam video clip from the same day also showed Jungkook looking more reserved and often dreamy, as if his thoughts were somewhere very far from Paris. Speculation intensified when a large fan base revealed that Jungkook was canceling his plans to visit his favorite museum in Paris, a plan he had eagerly leaked days earlier. This sudden cancellation is interpreted by many as a form of disinterest or deep sadness, which leaves him in no mood to enjoy leisure. They range from the reasonable to the speculative. Is there a dispute? Or does Taehyung receive bad news from Korea, and Jungkook feels the same way? Or, most dramatically, is this a sign of a big news that will soon be announced by their group? The only thing that is certain is that the strong bond between the BTS members, which they often flaunt, is now precisely a source of anxiety. Every wink, every sigh, and every forced smile from Jungkook is analyzed as a clue to solving this puzzle. Paris, a city that was supposed to be filled with excitement and fashion, is now the setting for a small drama that leaves a trail of sadness on the face of one Jungkook and a big question mark in the hearts of millions of fans. This mystery continues, and the world is still waiting for an answer that may be hidden behind a sad smile of a Jungkook. The seconds seem to hold. The previously rumbling virtual world began to leave room for deeper analysis. A short-lived fancam tape, shot from behind the crowd, suddenly takes center stage. In the low-resolution footage, Jungkook is seen looking at his phone with a deep gaze. His fingers, which usually danced nimbly on the screen, were now petrified. What was most evocative was the look on his face as he looked at the screen. Instead of sadness, it was a sense of constancy, as if he were processing serious information and trying to stay strong. This change in shades was immediately caught by the fans. "It wasn't the face of someone fighting," wrote one commenter. "It was the face of someone who was worried and giving support from afar." The speculation is starting to shift. The narrative goes from conflict to worry. Did Taehyung receive the news that required him to go home as soon as possible, and Jungkook was one of the first to find out? Their close bond over the years makes this conjecture sound even more plausible. Meanwhile, from across the continent, a faint hint appeared. Taehyung, who has arrived in Korea, is seen at the airport. His face is covered in a mask and a low hat, but his normally warm eyes look tired and avoid direct contact with the camera. He walked quickly, escorted by the staff, without the slightest indulgence in smiles or waving. His alertness and serious look on his face seemed to confirm that something was indeed happening, something much more important than the fashion world. Puzzle pieces begin to form different pictures. Jungkook's serious expression in Paris was not a mirror of disappointment, but perhaps a reflection of the same concern Taehyung brought home to Korea. They are connected by an invisible emotional thread, and when one end is pulled, the other will certainly feel its vibration. The story has evolved from a mere mystery of departure to a saga of bonding and empathy. The world is still waiting for a clear answer, but one thing everyone is beginning to understand. What happened between Taehyung and Jungkook is a story of friendship tested by circumstances, a reminder that behind the glamour of celebrities, there are human hearts that beat, that feel worry, care, and support each other even from a distance. And for now, the biggest support fans can give is probably just a space and a prayer, waiting for the good news that is sure to come.